Welcome, beautiful souls. I'm Aida Jasmine, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the 27th of October. Now, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. If you'd like a personal reading, all my contact details will be in the description below. However, let's tune in to the weekly energies of the 27th of October. I always believe that you'll receive these messages exactly when you need them. So even if it is the intention of this week, then tune into that. If you pick it up a year from now, 6 months from now, just trust that there may be a message for you. However, it is that general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just as a reminder for that. So I'm going to do a one-card pull for each of the zodiac signs. I'm going to get stuck straight in, and I do have a little freebie for you at the very end, and I will also be doing a collective reading. So we'll get stuck straight into it. Let's go Aries. Always like to start with the first sign of the zodiac. We've got the King of Swords. Aries, this week, I just got this sense of commanding energy. I'm speaking clearly, concisely. I know exactly what I want, and I'm asking for my needs to be met. Clear, concise, decisiveness. And you may have been feeling that little bit of energy of, indecisiveness, and I'm getting a sense of, that is going to be gone from you this week. You're being invited to really to step into your power. Your voice matters. What you desire matters. And I feel this clear, concise. This may be the week to ask for that pay rise. This will be, but having a very clear way of, I've got this idea and I'm going to present it to my boss, to my colleagues, to my team in a very clear, concise way. You've done your due diligence. You've checked and you've crossed your I's and dotted your T's, and you've done all of the work. You've got a very clear picture, and you've also looked at it from all perspectives, and you're being invited to do this. There is no shortcuts this week. The king has a council, and he often gains all of that wisdom before he makes that decision. He doesn't just jump in, and he doesn't do it spontaneously, though a little bit of spontaneous isn't a bad thing. But this week you're being reminded to be in this power of energy. You stick by your word. You stick by your beliefs. And long as those beliefs serve you, the ones that are coming through for you. So really trust in that voice. Trust in your deep sense of knowing. Speak clearly, speak concisely, ask for that pay rise. And I've been doing a great job here. And these are all the things that I've accomplished in my time. So I'm feeling that a pay rise is, so do ask for that if that feels right for you this week. There's a lot of clarity coming in for you this week as well, Aries. I'm feeling that veil has been lifted from you. But you also need to ask for your needs to be met. Wow, that came through very clearly for you. So let's go Taurus. Let's see what Taurus has coming in. Okay, the Hanged Man. Taurus, you're being invited to zoom out a little bit, take a seat back, and look at things from a different perspective. Sometimes we can be so zeroed in. We can be so close, we can't see the wood for the trees. We can be so close to something that we're not seeing it from its grander view. So you're being invited to zoom out, to take a step back and look at it from all the perspectives. He's hanging from the truth, the tree of truth, the tree of wisdom and knowledge. He's getting this enlightenment, and you can see this halo around his head. He's getting enlightenment. That comes from looking from a higher view, connecting with your higher source, getting things from a different perspective this week. So this week for you, it's getting that clarity by coming back out, zooming back out, looking at things from a different perspective. How else can this thing be seen from others' eyes? And that gives you great wisdom. And there's enlightenment coming in for you too this week. Let's go Gemini. Thank you, team. Gemini, amazing victory. This is the card of that balance. You're being recognized for your gifts, your talents, for all that you have done, all that you have accomplished, for all that you are. And oftentimes that's you being in your power and in your presence. Gemini, this is reminding you to truly just be and allow others to acknowledge you. You may be getting that great job, well done, accolades this week. And with the white charger, the white horse that he's sitting on, it's guided by spirit, guided by your higher self, guided by source, God, universe. So allow yourself to receive that recognition, and not to puff up your ego or to speak loudly, because he's simply riding through. He's on that parade, so to speak. He's walking through slowly, steadily, receiving that acknowledgement, the job well done. Allow that be from yourself first and foremost. You are absolutely allowed to feel proud for what you have received and accomplished and done. What we don't want to do is have that overbalanced sense of ego. Really very beautiful. I also got a very clear sense that you're the leader in this. You're the one who's leading the parade. As you can see, there's others following you. So that will be you're leading through this week. Right, my loves, let's go Cancerians. What do we have coming in for this week? Straight away I got spark of inspiration. It's this clarity, it's this renewal energy. And it just feels like that. This is the thing with intuition. Everyone thinks it's this lightning bolt. And sometimes, rarely, it is. Oftentimes, it's this gentle breeze. It's this soft whisper. It's that little nudge. And that's what we'll be receiving this week, my beloved Cancerians. Just pages of the messengers of the tarot. So I'm already receiving offers, I'm seeing emails, I'm seeing notifications, I'm seeing messages are coming through. They don't always have to be in the physical realm. Often messages from source come through in the matrix, and they can be repeating numbers, angel numbers. They can be signs from universe, literally on t-shirts, on billboards. You'll see it through the physical matrix. You may hear a song or on the radio, or someone overhear someone saying something. You're like, that message felt like it was for me. That's what I feel that we're really going to be tuning into this week, my loves. And tune in. Be open to receiving that. It's very, very powerful messages. Let's go Leo. Ooh, Leo, nice. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, you're starting to see the benefits. You're starting to reap the rewards. There's out of this cloud, you're receiving the health, the wealth, the happiness. I'm feeling that shift in that energy. You've come through the doorway. Yeah. You've come through so much. And on the other side of that is all that you desire. And it's not going to be, and there may be someone winning the lottery, but it's not like all at once, but you're seeing the fruits of your labor. You're seeing the momentum starting to take place. Leo, you are absolutely on the right path. And that may be a very specific message for someone who's living their passion, living their purpose, and doing good for the planet. You're being rewarded for that this week, and you'll be feeling that power. Beautiful. Thank you, team. Let's go Virgo. What does Virgo have coming in this week? Virgo, you've asked the universe, you're collaborating, and you're feeling a little bit despondent. You're feeling like you're missing out a little bit. You're feeling like, I've asked for a cake. Where is it? And the universe is going, I've given you eggs and flour and milk and all the ingredients you require for you in order to bake it. And often we would like things delivered in a certain way, and the universe is showing you other ways in which you can have it. But you're looking and maybe feeling a little bit despondent. You may be feeling like, oh, where is my manifestations? Because 4 is a number of grounded energy. So it's inviting you to, rather than having your arms crossed, where is it? Feeling a little bit left out. Open your arms, open your heart, ground that beautiful energy in, and see what's truly been gifted from you, for you, and receive things as they are, not as you desire them to be. When I do readings for people, and I still do some occasionally, I don't tell people what they want to hear. I tell people what messages are absolutely coming through for them. They may not like it. This is a little bit what's happening for you this week. You may not like what's coming through, but it's for your highest good. If not this, then something better. And the universe is saying, I'm gifting you this. This is something better. And you're like, oh, but that's not quite who or what I was thinking. What I wanted in particular. The universe is saying, if you accept this gift, it's a stepping stone to more. It's a very particular message for someone. All right, my loves, let's go Virgo. That was Virgo. Thanks, team. Thank you. So let's go Libra. 5 of Swords. Okay. for you, it's time for you to lay down old beliefs, let people walk away that no longer serve you. That can be people, things, beliefs, because swords is air energy, ideas, beliefs, thoughts. They're not serving you. 5 is a number of change. So you're being invited to change this week. So these guys have laid down their swords and they're walking away. And you're still holding, you've dropped one sword, or you're holding it down, you've still got the other one in your hand. But saying, let them go. Let people, places, things that no longer serve you go. And that may be challenging at times, Libra. And you may be still feeling a little guarded. This person in the background's defeated. And you may be feeling a little bit like, no, allow them to go. You're not in control of them, nor do you want to be. Allow it to shift, allow the clouds to move so that you can embrace the sun again. So allow things to shift, allow things to flow, allow things to go that aren't serving you. And holding on to what does. Okay. Thank you, Libra. That's gorgeous. Let's go Scorpio. Amazing. Scorpio, I'm already getting this immediate shift for you. It's time to move forward. It's time to have some fun. It's time, because the yellow in the tarot is that joyfulness. It's the sun. It's the embracing of all the possibilities. But you have everything already. You've done your due diligence. You've dotted your I's. You've crossed your T's. You're leaving behind something that's no longer serving you, and you're moving forward with absolutely everything that is. It's time for you to move forward. And it may be in that collaborative energy, because 3 is a number of collaboration for me. And it's that Holy Trinity. You, your higher self, Source, God, the universe. It can be you with Father Sky and Mother Earth, you as a conduit between the two. Whatever that is for you, collaborating with a group of people, you have everything you need in order to step forward. Everything you need and ready to move forward. But we're doing that, remember to do that, with joyfulness. This polka dots in the tarot is about having fun. You've got your red cloak, which is that royalty energy. You've reclaimed who you are. You know exactly what you want. And even if you don't know, take the very next step. Because that you're ready. You're absolutely ready to take that next step. Because the next card, the 4, is celebration. It means you've moved forward, following your passion, your purpose, your fire, and then you celebrate. All right, let's go Sagittarius. Thank you, team. Let's go Sagittarius. What do you have coming in this week? Fire energy again, Sag. Love this for you. This is grounded, regal. She's passionate, magnetic, radiant. She manifests by magnetizing. She manifests by her energy, masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter, because we all have those polarities within us. And even if you're a guy, this is the week to no longer force, push, grind, do. This is the week to allow your magnetic energy, focus on being the magnet, being in that radiant energy, being the one that draws your desires to you, because whatever you are seeking is also seeking you. And oftentimes we have to stop doing, allow ourselves to be, so that magnet can come to us, find us. Anything that you chase just runs away. But when we sit in our sovereignty, know exactly who we are and what we want, and we're doing that connected, we're doing that from our power, we're doing that from our inspiration, our fire, our mission, our soul's mission, and we've alchemized through the darkness. When we sit in that magnetic radiant energy, your desires have nothing else and nowhere else to go other than to flow to you, through you, for you, as you. And this week, you're being invited to really focus on that magnetic, radiant energy, my beloved Sagittarius. And it's got a sense of ancient wisdom. There's the pyramids in the background, like that ancient wisdom of magnetic energy. They knew so much. Okay, let's go Capricorn. Oh, Okay, more fast-moving energy this week. You're starting to see momentum gather from what you've done. It's like that compounding interest is starting to gather, and there's momentum. And this is like screaming down the mountain with your bicycle and feet off. The momentum's already there. You've done the work and getting up there, and you've pedaled. You've reached the apex, and yes, you've seen the top, and things are starting to move in your favor. And there's forward momentum, ensuring that it's moving in the direction in which you wish, because just like that bike, you still have the reins, you still have the steering wheel. You can maneuver it in the direction in which you want. So do so this week. Move in the way that you want to flow and go. You have that power, you have that connection. So things are really starting to gain momentum for you this week, Capricorn. Let's go Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, for you this week, I'm getting a sense of not wanting to make decisions, not seeing what's clearly in front of me. I'm choosing to see things in the way that I'm either being told or in how I want to see them, rather than what's truly there. You're being overly guarded. Yeah, I told you I can be a little bit direct, and I make no apologies for that. Because, my loves, this is something that is absolutely that you can shift. You can see what's coming for you. When we release the swords, we let them down, we lay them down, we remove the blindfold, because she's peeking out from under the blindfold. She's doesn't want to see the monsters in the cupboard, but once she opens up the cupboard, she realizes there are no monsters. It was all in her mind. Because swords is air energy, it's the belief systems. But when we allow ourselves to lay down the swords, not be overly guarded or protected, and lift the blindfold to see things exactly as they are, there's no threats. The moon is illuminating in the darkness. The dark is not to be feared. There is so much brilliant wealth of wisdom and healing that comes from our shadow, that comes from the dark. There's an old saying, the cave that you fear hides the gold that you seek, hides the transformation that you desire and deserve. So this week, lay down the swords. If you're feeling that overprotective energy, Aquarius, lay down the swords, take a breath, take a seat back. Maybe get up. There's a hard bench that she's sitting on. Get up, look around, see things for exactly what they are. And know that there's no threat. But also seeing people for exactly who they are. Things that are exactly who they are. And then from there, we get the power of choice, because 2 is the number of choice. And we get to make an informed decision rather than just taking things at other people's word. We're doing the research if required. We're seeing things for exactly as they are, and then you're making an informed decision on how you would like to progress forward. Thank you, Aquarius. Let's go Pisces. I love this for you, Pisces. You are in your era of energy of receptivity, abundance. There's also this energy of gestation, because often she's depicted as pregnant. There's something growing. You're building something. And yes, some of you, that may be a child. For others, it may be your soul mission coming alive, all the fruits of your labor connected to Source with her scepter. She's receiving that wisdom, and she's allowing it to flow through her, and she's just receiving. She's feeling abundant. She's feeling joyfulness, and she's resting. Resting is not quitting. Resting is a natural cycle. Look to nature. Everything has a birth, death, and rebirth cycle. We can't force it. We can't push it. We allow this natural state of flow. And this week you're seeing that flow. You're seeing the rhythm and momentum and gathering. You're seeing that you have accomplished. And allow yourself to feel that power and presence and energy. And this week I'm feeling that sense of groundedness, connecting to your heart, having that heart and mind coherence, connecting to your highest level self, doing those quantum connections, doing those connections to Source, God, and allowing that to flow through you. That is true prosperity, true abundance, true manifestation. allowing that divine to channel through you. True soul mission on this planet. That's coming through for you this week, Pisces. Feeling very blessed and allowing it to flow, because that is your true nature, is to flow. Thank you, my loves. Let's go to the collective. What's happening in for the collective? So do check your sun, your moon, and your rising, and also tune into what's happening in and around the collective. Oh, this is quite interesting. Immediately I got things are going to be unveiled. This is not a card to be feared. This is a card of reminding you of where you may be placing your attachments, where you may be placing your power, where you may be handing over your power. That could be to the patriarchy, that could be to outsource energy, that could be to the social media, to the news, to allowing all of that to dictate to you. Dictate by a dictator that does not have your best interest at heart. So this week I'm already getting a sense that things are going to be unveiled. You're going to see people, things, governments for exactly what they are. That they never really had your best interest at heart, that they were manipulating you, they were chaining you to their beliefs, to they were playing the puppet, the puppeteer, right? You can release yourself from these binds by reclaiming your sovereignty, by no longer allowing yourself to be chained to this belief system, no longer allowing ourselves to be chained to this, and setting your heart free. We can all work within the matrix. We can all work within the fields, but we're no longer giving our power away to it, that they know better than I do. And parents do have an incredible wisdom. Our elders do have incredible wisdom because they've lived through it. But sometimes your knowing knows. Tune into that and find the balance of both. This week I'm getting a great sense that things will be unveiled. We're going to see things for exactly as they are. This is reminding you of where your attachments lie, and to break free from any attachments that are not serving you. Anyone who's manipulating you. That can be manipulative relationships, narcissists. And that can be relationships, that can be work, that can be areas, that can be people, that can be places, that can be foods, that can be habits, that can be addictions, and it can be our government, wherever you are in the world. Tune into this. Let things just simply witness, because on the bottom of the deck we have the King of Cups. We can manage our emotions. We can allow it to flow. We may be feeling the injustice of certain things. How dare they? But this is your power. This is your presence. Allow it to flow. Remember who you are before the world told you who to be. I'm going to leave that there, my loves, because I can feel quite a lot of strong energy coming through for that. So that's a big one for the collective, to see what's truly there and to tune into your own wisdom, your own knowledge, and connecting to higher source, God, universe. That will lead you. That will lead you through the darkness of what this energy can feel heavy. Thank you, beautiful souls. And as I said, I do have this beautiful little giveaway for you. I've done a free little ebook, and it's Presence Before Pixels, how we can reclaim our energy, creating new rituals so we're not giving our power over to technology, AI. We're in this beautiful technology world and we can use it to our advantage. So I'm not saying never use it again. What I am saying is use it wisely, and also ensuring that you have that time to connect with your highest level self, using that time and presence of yours to remember who you truly are, that you are this incredible spiritual being having this human experience, and you are interconnected to the multiverse, to oneness, to everything and everyone. So that's a little giveaway for you. So please feel free to tune into that, receive that, and reclaim your power and presence, because you have brilliance inside of you. And it's time for you to unleash that into the world, uncover it, and share your magic, your wisdom, your mission with the world, because you are absolutely so needed. So thank you, beautiful souls. Always a pleasure to read for you, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon.